Hey guys, I'm gonna try to do this video out of some recent news that's been coming out of the on the internet about Floyd Mayweather and Pacquiao. Um, I'm gonna start out by what I've known for a while now. Um, Pacquiao is never going to fight Mayweather unless Bob Arum wants to cash him out. Okay. I've heard some rumors about him talking about fighting Cotto for the second time. Um, I heard that it was due to Marquez asking for too much stuff. I don't know if it was money or some other things. He was demanding some things that Team Pacquiao Bob Arum was not willing to do. So I believe Marquez is out of the picture. Now, don't quote me on this because, like I said, I've just been hearing some rumors and stuff like that. And I've also heard some rumors about him fighting Miguel Cotto for the second time. Now, this is like, oh my God, Floyd Mayweather just called him a punk on Twitter and said he wanted to fight May 5th. Now, first of all, what kind of grown man lets somebody else call him out in front of the entire world? Call him out not only to fight, but also calls him a punk and says nothing or does nothing about it. That just tells you what type of person Pacquiao is. He's a little bitch. I've heard rumors that Bob Arum is willing to make the fight if Mayweather signs with with Top Rank, which is bullshit. Okay. Bob Arum's excuses is, man, he's cut. Mayweather needs a promoter to guarantee him his cut, to give him a guaranteed cut or whatever it is he's saying. Saying that he wants to do the fight at a stadium with a lot more people coming in through the gate. He wants to make the fight on June 9th, when he knows Mayweather's going to be in jail on the 1st of June. And still you got people saying that it's all a bluff on Mayweather's part, that I heard somebody say that Mayweather picked the perfect time to call him out because Mayweather knows that Manny Pacquiao had other opponents lined up and that he was not going to be able to fight Floyd. Or in other words, Mayweather called out Pacquiao exactly at the right moment when he knew Pacquiao could not fight him because he had other opponents. That is so much bullshit, I don't even understand it. But basically, what's been happening is Pacquiao's been running and ducking like a bitch. Okay, he is using the excuse that Mayweather does not want to split the money 50-50, which I believe is bullshit. Because at this point, I don't believe anything Team Pacquiao says. Okay, the only people that have been consistently saying the same shit over and over again is Team Mayweather. From the very beginning, they've been saying, hey, we want to fight, all we need is Olympic-style blood testing, everything else is set, we agreed to everything, blah, blah, blah. Team Pacquiao, on the other hand, at the beginning said they agreed, then it came out that they never agreed, then they said the money was not there, then they said that Mayweather was trying to bully them, the one that's been giving out tons and tons of excuses is Team Pacquiao, not Team Mayweather. So that right there tells you who's been lying. Yet you got ignorant, stupid ass people that still want to believe them. I'm gonna give my thoughts on Pacquiao versus Cotto if it does happen. Which, if you think about it, if you're a businessman, that would be the fight to make. Why? Because if you make a Marquez versus Pacquiao, there's a good chance that Marquez will make Pacquiao look bad again. Okay? And not only look bad, maybe even beat him this time. Even though I believe he beat him the last time. But whatever. So Marquez is a good enough threat to where you don't want to fight him. However, Margarito has this Cotto has this backstory, okay, which, he was cheated from Margarito. He was cheated from, in my opinion, he was cheated from Pacquiao. He avenged his first loss against Margarito, and the backstory is he's coming back. He's going to do this comeback, and he's going to revitalize his career by beating the only other person to beat him, which is Pacquiao. So people are going to buy into that. Oh, but Cotto's back. Cotto's back. He's coming back. He's going to be like the old Cotto, which is not true. Cotto's my countryman. I love to see him fight. I want him to win. But I just don't see him beating Pacquiao just because of the simple fact that he doesn't have the foot movement that he needs to beat Pacquiao. Now with this new trainer, who knows? Maybe he beats him. I hope he does. But think about it as a business standpoint. If you're Bob Arum and you put him against Marquez and he loses, Pacquiao loses everything. And then he doesn't have a good fighter to put in the spotlight because Marquez is probably going to retire very, very soon. But if you put him against Cotto, Manny has a chance of looking really, really good against Cotto because he moves around a lot. He can, basically beat him up like he did the first fight and look like he's invincible once again. Start to build up that fame after that he lost after the Marquez 4th fight, the Marquez 3 fight. But if he loses to Cotto, then Cotto is a Bob Arum fighter. So Bob Arum still has his top elite draw in Cotto, and he can use Cotto to fight Mayweather. He could do that if he wants and still make some money. But if, basically Bob Arum is in a win-win situation. If Pacquiao wins, Pacquiao looks invincible once again. If Pacquiao loses to Cotto, then Cotto looks like he's at his prime again. Okay? And now he's the man to beat. And now he can use Cotto to build up somebody else, which I believe he wants to build up. He wants to use, when Bob Arum is done with Miguel Cotto, he'll throw him against Chavez Jr. Okay? He's going to make Cotto go up in weight, be sluggish, be slow, and have Chavez Jr. beat him up. And then Chavez Jr. will have beaten this Puerto Rican fighter. And now Chavez Jr. all of a sudden is this big draw because he's an elite fighter. That's what I think he wants to do. Okay? This man is not stupid. This man knows what he's doing. If Pacquiao-Cotto fights happen, I believe Pacquiao will win. And I don't think that they'll ever fight Mayweather unless Pacquiao is about to retire, and then of course he'll want to cash Manny out, putting him against Mayweather, which is going to beat his ass. Okay, I'm going to stick by it. I'm saying he's going to knock him out in around 6 rounds. And that's my thoughts on this this whole situation. Subscribe if you like it. I'll try to keep making some more videos. Peace.